So, this game is a very interesting game. Uh, you start off automatically as a character named Willow Martin, who awakens with no memories and very unfamiliar room that she's in, and she talks to an AI robot
Where am
who
I?
literally, through most of the game, kind of hints at he could be a bad guy, which I don't know why they wrote it in that way, but they did. So basically, you have to keep
What is
making it
this?
through all these floors just so you can escape this endless loop that Willow
Hello?
is stuck on. So she's pretty
Hello?
much living, dying, dying,
Is anyone
reliving,
there?
dying, restarting, alive, dead, alive, dead,
What is
alive, dead.
happening?
She's pretty
Damn
much
it!
done it so many times that she forgot her memory, and the markings on her face tell like a counter of how many times she died. Although the zoom in effect for it, you can't really tell how many times your character has died.
Wait. Why am I here?
The game just generally just starts. Like there's no press continue or start now. It literally just throws you right into the action.
My name is. Wait. Who am I?
You're going to die, but the
I
thing
think I'll
about this
take a
game
break.
is it's very, I want to say easy. It's definitely a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Sure, there's some little orbs and stuff that can hit you that you don't expect to have any attack on you that somehow can miraculously hit you. But the game is definitely a bullet hell kind of like way. As you go through the game, you'll notice a lot of different little things going on here and there. Uh, it's very standard. Like you do have like your basic jump and your dash. When she runs at full speed, her gun just magically disappears and gives you an extra little boost. Uh, every time you get damaged on your character, though, you lose a piece of your armor. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know if that just generally means that you end up getting weaker. Like they do more damage to you when your armor is gone. That doesn't seem like it has any purpose besides
I
just be
think I'll
like,
take a
ooh, look,
break.
she's losing armor, and you can see skin. You're going to be going through a bunch of different things though. You could dodge, parry, attacks. Most of the robots you'll be going up against will always be shooting the same projectile, like a three little shot burst. Or sometimes you'll come against some of the certain robots that have like these laser beams that will end up dragging along. But if you dodge through them, you can pretty much survive it. If you hit your square button or whatever button that they have it for any other consoles,
I can't remember a thing.
you'll be able to make it through it quite easily.
Can't be serious.
There is different guns you can use. I found a laser beam one and a submachine gun to be the one I used at the beginning of it until I actually died. My first death,
What?
which was after I beaten
Hey!
the first boss.
Can you talk at
There
all?
was this level right after it that could be a bit explosive.
What?
After each little individual robot dies, they drop these little gold coins that you can go around pick up to pretty much use it towards upgrading your weapon.
Hey! Why are you
But
attacking me?
it takes a
I
lot.
don't
Like it
get
takes
it.
a lot to upgrade your weapon. You can't just
Sheesh.
like max it out to like 20 or 30 automatically. Uh, Most of the time, you might end up finding a better weapon on the field, so you can pretty much just pick that one up instead. I could tell the developers really wanted you to die and repeat and try it again with different ways of able to get through there, so you can listen to Willow's past and the AI talking to her. From what I could pretty much understand through most of this that I've been playing through, is that the world is in pretty much a shit show right now, and for some reason, Willow is stuck in this facility to either overcome it or have a way to take out what is happening outside. So it's not very clear, but you end up fighting a bunch of different robots, and some of the bosses are pretty cool. The first boss is like a plant monster that shoots a bunch of green projectiles, and the second boss was a ice monster that shoot out little baby versions of himself that blew up. That one was fun. I did add the first boss fight at the end of this video, so if you want to see what that looks like, you can probably just continue watching the video all the way or just fast forward it to there. I know, my editing skills are not that great. Yeah, bear with me. Once I figure out how to actually work this correctly, I'll probably do better, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Overall, the game so far is not that bad. Although I wouldn't recommend buying it full price. For just the base version, is $60, and if you want the digital soundtrack and some of the extra other goodies, you will be pretty much paying at least $80 for it. Although, if you enjoy these types of games and they definitely tickle your pickle, you should probably pick it up when it goes on sale. Or if you can't wait for a sale, then pick it up. Although trying to say her like the name of the game itself, Scarlet Salvation. It's definitely a mouthful. But yeah, this game was made by ID or Adir Factory National Nationalization. That's how you say that name. And they generally have it as a third-person shooter, which technically it is. You could probably find it on Steam, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5.
What was that? Did I die?
It definitely gives you that anime vibe, but
Is this a dream? No, it can't be.
the whole little forced
It's the
death
same place as
that
before.
happens
There are
in the
weapons.
beginning part of this game that you just get done seeing, it's pretty much
I have to go.
useless. I don't know why they did that, but I know they were trying to do it, but they could have done it like maybe 2 minutes before or 2 minutes sooner. It's like, come on, work with me. Oh yeah, I should also tell you the game doesn't really have a save system per se. Like if you want to stop playing the game, it kind of reminds me of that Returnal game where you can
Who are you?
suspend your run for now and then come back to it
Someone
later.
contacted me twice. I can't explain who
So,
I am.
yeah, there's that too.
I can't say that I'm not
You're
who you
gonna have to end up suspending your
So who
animation
are you?
for it so you can come back to play it later.
AI, a military AI to be specific. Designation code ACS/MOG67789, but don't fret about remembering.
I still need to run through most of it, but from
Military?
what I played, it's still a decent
That
shooter.
doesn't matter.
There's a lot of interesting
What
things
is
that
this
goes on
place?
in the game.
This is a military
So yeah,
facility. That's
if
why
you
I've been
listen to the
dispatched
video
here.
all the way up to now,
Military.
I probably
So,
am going to give this
That's why
game
there are robots?
a review score for it. So I have to say it feels like a 4.
What's wrong?
So it's a 4 out of
If
5.
communication is
Like they
possible,
put some
then
effort into it.
can you call for a
A
rescue?
lot of chances and a lot of things that they could have done with it
What do you
to
mean,
make it a
no?
bit better. But
Fine.
the storyline isn't too
I'll just
bad.
have to escape on my own.
Although
If you want,
having
I can give you support.
the girl and
Huh?
the AI that she
As a
talks to
military AI,
pretty
your
much
presence here
bicker
is
back and forth each time you revive
strange.
could
Since we
probably
don't
be
know
the
how
only
you
thing that
arrived,
is
the
technically a
military
story.
isn't going to send help. But
You get
think
some
about
story
it another
cutscenes
way.
here and there with the
We can
bosses,
figure out how
although
this happened.
the first
Maybe
boss
we
that I
can
come up with
dispatch
So you're saying I should
choking on my own
investigate?
words.
help.
I'm leaving that in.
If you
Anyways, the first boss that I came up
exploring
against,
the facility, right?
for some reason the cutscene just randomly started and then stopped, like
Perhaps this is a
instantly
good
stopped.
opportunity.
So I
It's
had no
better
clue
to
what the hell
light
went
one
happened
candle
there.
than
So I'm
curse
like,
the
wait, what?
darkness, you could
Was that the
say.
cutscene?
Huh? You're an AI, but you're using such complicated expressions.
All right. Well, I think I'm done talking for
Show
now.
off what they know too.
Thank you for listening to me chat on for 12 minutes.
Let's go.
The rest of the gameplay will be starting up, and
And for
then
the
you could
record,
just
I'm not counting on
watch
your
the rest of it
support.
there. Anyways, if you enjoyed watching, thank you. Hit that like, subscribe if you want. It's up to you. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.
We set off at last.
No need to get so excited. Let's tone it down.
You know, you're pretty weird. You're not very AI-like.
Weird. Not at all. AI, as the name implies, is a type of intelligence. The more advanced an AI is, the more it reflects human behavior. Our similarities are a sign of technological progress.
Yeah, you're definitely weird. I'm starting to feel exhausted.
Right when we're about to start exploring?
I just had a dream about being attacked by robots. But there's no use worrying about it. Let's move. It's that robot.
The one you mentioned. You said you saw it in your dream.
Yeah, that one. So it wasn't a dream?
Maybe this is the darkest hour before the dawn. In case you don't know, that means things seem worse before, at last, you finally find relief.
Oh, shut up for a bit! I thought I was gonna die.
You're stronger than I expected. Did you receive training somewhere?
How would I know that? Wait, I actually don't remember.
Don't remember? What an interesting way to phrase it. Or are you practicing the concept of silence is gold?
I'll like that. Honestly, I probably have amnesia. I don't know my name or where I'm from.
I see. You've got trouble troubles, but this is far from out of the frying pan into the fire. Considering your strength, you should be able to escape the facility. Maybe.
What's with that half-assed encouragement? I'm desperate. Nobody's here to help.
Uncertain situations can spiral out of control. By rule, the military really can't send help.
Well, shit. I know complaining about it won't change anything, but the military's pretty damn useless.
What do you think soldiers are? They're trained, sure, but unfortunately, still human. They're weak when they lack information. As vulnerable as civilians. But their lives are equal to everybody else's. They shouldn't be thrown into more danger simply because they're soldiers.
Is that the kind of shit you say to someone left to die?
I'm not leaving you to die. I'm offering you my support, aren't I? Focus on uncovering the cause of this bizarre situation before worrying about anything else. Do that, and they may send you help.
I'll get out faster on my own. If I wait, I'll have rotted away by the time they get here. cracking?
I sure hope there's nothing to make a mountain out of a molehill here.
Hell, there are moles at the base?
It means to make a big fuss over small issues.
Huh? Oh, you're so annoying. Just say that from the start.
You really don't have any mental finesse.
Shut up! Hey, is there anyone staying here?
Yes, you.
You really... It's not what I meant. Is there anyone else besides me here?
Nope, nobody.
Only robots, huh? This is a military facility, isn't it? What were they doing here?
It was a testing ground for weapons.
Was?
It closed down years ago. The reason these robots are still operational is because they have a self-maintenance function.
Thanks a lot for adding such an unnecessary feature. I think I'll take a break. Testing ground for weapons, and it's been closed down. Why am I in a place like this?
That's what I want to know.
Only my memory would come back.
They say memory can return after significant emotional shock.
I've had enough shock. Any more than this would kill me. So, where did we leave off? Down my knees.
You said you couldn't even remember who you are.
I really can't remember anything.
Saying anything might not be accurate, no? We're talking, right? So, we can conclude that you still have language and common sense.
Yeah, but not knowing who I am is as good as forgetting everything. Who am I, really?
I see. Your title is as important as language and common sense. Just like my military AI job title.
No profession or reasons for the other.
Are you saying that one's status defines them? But when you consider that, clothes do not make the man. Focusing on titles is dangerous. It's only one element out of the many that create the essence of a person.
I guess so. You know, I was thinking about something earlier. Is there any possibility that I worked here?
You mean as a staff member? At a facility that closed years ago?
Maybe I came back to pick up something I forgot?
Nah, I doubt it. I searched the data, and there was no record of someone like you. Besides, this site was unmanned. There were no employees who could leave something behind.
Still no clues then.
Sounds like you're in a rough patch.
Easy for you to say. It's not your problem.
Sorry. It's actually impossible for AI to be unsympathetic to the affairs of others, you know? We conduct simulations and get a sense of what it's like to be the person involved, more or less. So, I'm an entity that empathizes with you.
Yeah, well, then start acting like it. Why are the robots attacking anyway? Aren't there supposed to be 3 laws of robotics?
3 laws of robotics, huh? It's kind of questionable to take the words defined by one author as absolute. Let's shelve those laws. What do you think about the situation right now?
I'm asking you because I don't know.
Then we agree. Neither of us know why the robots are attacking you. Maybe they're malfunctioning?
You're seriously useless. Is this what connects the rooms? What is this?
It's a short-distance warp, commonly known as a portal. It connects spaces within a certain distance. Just think of it as a special little door of sorts.
Is there any point in investigating this? I didn't think an AI would be clueless too.
That's disappointing to hear. Remember, I simulate what it's like to be involved. So, if you don't get it, neither will I. Doesn't it make you feel similar to me? Close, even?
I'd prefer someone who could just solve everything in a snap.
The Deus Ex Machina only exists in stories. It is information gathered yourself that leads to solutions.
Says the one who does nothing. Damn you. So many. Of these damn rooms are there?
A journey without knowing the destination can be stressful indeed. With that said, haste makes waste. Taking the next step is what's truly important.
Less talking, more guiding.
I can't do that.
Why not?
This is a testing facility. There are robots stationed on each floor. Since they're experimental machines, they can't interact. You can only maneuver via portal. Pretty irritating design, right?
This isn't funny. So we can only move between floors using the portal?
Isn't that what I said?
Then why can't you tell me where it goes and help guide me?
Well, looks like the portal is malfunctioning. The destinations are scattered. The destination changes after a set amount of time, too.
I want to punch whoever made this system. Looks like we'll just have to muscle our way through.
Don't be so down in the dumps. You never know when good luck may turn up.
You have good news?
You're so impatient. I meant there might be some in the future.
It's starting to feel like meeting you was bad luck. can't remember a thing.
Seems like you still have amnesia.
I'm pretty sure I've still got common sense. You can tell that much from talking to me, right?
Defining common sense is difficult. It can refer to a broad range of things. There's the saying, common sense isn't common. Unless you can be specific. I can't verify your memory of this.
You're asking for a lot. Okay. I want to know how much general knowledge I have that's considered common in society right now.
And which country and era's general knowledge do you refer to? You've hardly narrowed it down.
I mean, this country, this era. Knowledge included in textbooks for elementary and middle school. Stuff even kids would know.
Okay, then talk about some simple current affairs. Come on, speak up.
Give me a sec. You asked for current affairs, right? Humanity is at war with an alien race called the Contactors. They're mysterious life forms that suddenly showed up one day.
Ding ding.
Was that really a good answer?
This isn't a test. As long as the general idea is correct, it should be fine. Your answer isn't far off from information I can find on the internet.
That's a vague source. Contactors are really strong, aren't they? I remember that humans have been losing the war and they're in a pretty tight spot. Nearly the whole Eurasian continent has been occupied.
Yes.
Humanity is struggling, huh? I guess you can say, back a dog in a corner, and it'll bite.
Strange things have happened because of that saying, you know. Some commanders deliberately force their soldiers into dangerous situations to make them stronger. Yet the idea of humans becoming stronger when they're cornered is pure fantasy.
If that actually worked, we would be winning against the Contactors.
When cornered, resource management should be prioritized. Willpower alone cannot win battles.
That going on. Why am I here? Really? How am I able to find...
Both your skills and physical abilities are amazing. How much training did you undergo?
How should I know?
It's a contactor's bioweapon. Either a modified captured specimen, or its descendant. I knew they existed, but not here.
You should have said something!
There's nothing you can do but defeat it anyway. What's the point in telling you?
I could have prepared for it if I knew, like, targeting its weaknesses!
If there were any, I would have told you. So basically, it has no weaknesses.
You are no help at all! I feel like you go back and tell me the gun still hurts. No choice but to do it. I can't just waste time here! expected something like this to be here.
The contactor bioweapon is as powerful as expected.
Is it really no big deal to use something like this? What if it turns against us?
I think this is a scenario where fortune favors the bold.
Do you mean the benefits are huge if it helps us?
It's literal. Good fortune comes to those who are brave. You must be a risk-taker to secure advantages in life. Your interpretation wasn't terribly incorrect this time. But knowing you, it was probably just a lucky guess.